The wedding of Prince Charles and Lady Diana was one of the greatest events of the 20th century. More than 1 billion viewers around the world watched the wedding. From a modest kindergarten teacher, Diana became a fashion icon and one of the favorite subjects of the media. She was named as the Queen of the People's Hearts. But for Prince Charles, she was never a suitable partner as the heir to the throne. The son of Queen Elizabeth II had a marriage of convenience, and many times he proved that he did not accept his wife and was jealous of her popularity. Watch our video to find out why Charles never loved Diana. Charles had met Lady Diana only a few times, but his father, Prince Philip, wanted him to marry the girl. The shy Diana was supposed to be like a doll, nicely presented at the side of her husband, but Charles has been having an affair with someone else for years. Diana learned about this just before the wedding and was desperate to cancel the ceremony. On her husband's desk, she found an engraved bracelet which the prince had bought for his lover. However, it was too late for the both of them to change their minds. And in Camilla's biography that was written by Penny Jr., it was said that from then on, Diana became obsessive and jealous, and she often fought and had outbursts of anger, which only distances Charles from her. It seems that when Charles went to the altar, he looked at Camilla with slight sadness on his face. You can also find photos of how the prince looked at his lover during the ceremony online. Diana and Charles were not meant to be from the beginning. For the prince, she was poorly educated and childish. She did not share his passion. Also, physically, Diana caused some problems for Charles. The pair was practically the same height. The Daily Mail reports that the prince had ordered his wife to slouch or walk gently behind him. When taking pictures, Diana could not stand upright. She would often lean, squat, or sit down, anything that could make the prince seem a little taller than his wife. In the documentary, Diana, in her own words, very intimate information about the couple has been shared. The Duchess reveals that the couple were not compatible in bed. According to Diana's words, none of them had any pleasure from their physical contact, and something was always missing in the bedroom. Richard Keyes said that when the Duchess was wearing provocative underwear and showed herself to her husband in a lace set, to Charles, she looked idiotic. And speaking of idiotic, let's not forget about the humiliating tampon gate scandal that happened at a private conversation between Charles and his lover Camilla. Diana has repeatedly tried to save her marriage and to win the love of her husband's family. Once, to surprise Charles for Christmas, she even performed a special dance for him, but he didn't like it. The Duchess loved to dance. She loved ballet and jazz. She secretly approached Wayne Sleep to help her practice the dance for a private show at the Royal Opera House, part because she wanted to impress her husband. Diana and her trainer presented a very bold and complicated performance to Billy Joel's Uptown Girl. According to the dancer's words, the room was astonished, but as a journalist, Richard Kay says the gift did not appeal to Charles. Charles thought that his wife wanted to show off and make a statement about who was the real star in the relationship. In the book of Andrew Morton, Diana, Her True Story, the Duchess reveals that Charles wanted to have a daughter. During her second pregnancy, Diana learned that they would have another boy. She hid this fact from her husband and did not reveal the sex of the child until the very end. After the birth of Harry, in September of 1984, Charles' reaction was, "Oh God, it's a boy, and he's even got red hair." Although, to the prince's defense, it was just a joke. Diana felt very hurt by that, and according to her biographer, something broke in her. Charles was surprised by how popular his wife was. He did not expect the crowds to love her so much. Allegedly, during the divorce, Queen Elizabeth II wanted Diana to have the title Her Majesty, which she had the right to as a member of the future king, but Charles did not want that to happen. All in all, Diana gave up her title, which meant that from then on, she had to kneel before everyone, including her own children. The marriage of Diana and Charles did not turn out to be a fairy tale. They both were not happy in it. They were trying to handle their emotions, but ended up hurting one another. Penny Jr. reveals that Diana often teased Charles, saying that he would never become the king. And after the tragic death of the Duchess, on August 31st of 1997, the princess became even more popular, and Charles still has to struggle with her. What do you think about this marriage? We would love to know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.